Oh, it's the Chop Up Hour with Fatt, man. I got a cool guest with me today, man. She's not only a teacher, she's a shit, man. She's a whole lot of stuff, man. We're gonna let her get into that, man. She's a whole lot of things, man. I'm happy to have her here. Tharah,
yes.
Welcome to the Chop Up Hour.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
So, let's get right at it, man. Where you from, Tharah?
I was born and raised in Miami.
Okay.
Yep. I am, but like my people are from Haiti though. So
Okay. Okay. South Passe. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to
them. That's
sure.
what's up.
Yeah.
So, born in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly does, outside of teaching, I know you're a teacher, you're an educator.
I am.
Outside of that, what do you do?
I am a promoter, I'm a singer, I'm a writer, like you said, like I do a lot of different things. I make beaded jewelry, like so. Honestly, I would just say that I am an artist.
Okay.
Like just because I would do acting, so just everything, like anything.
I got a script I'm working on. We'll get back to that too. I got a script that you might be good for.
Okay.
Let's take a look at it. So, you was telling me about this thing that you do, that you're a MC at this particular venue.
Yes.
How many days a week do you do that?
It's only one day a week, every Friday night. We used to be from 8 to 12, but you know, during this time in Corona, whatever,
okay.
During the curfew, right now we're doing it from 6 to 8 every Friday at Club 7.
Y'all have staff, or how they doing it now? Because I know they got the certain amount of people to be in these venues.
Yeah, but you know, like we keep it pretty intimate anyway,
okay.
So it's there's not a real restriction, but you know, we just ask for face mask and just to respect people's personal space.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So everybody pretty much that comes through that, they singing poems.
Yes. We do have a lot of rappers or hip hop artists or MCs, whatever they want to be called, because you know different. People want to be called different things. Yeah, you know, but it's mostly that genre. But anybody is welcomed, and we have vendors too.
Okay.
So if you have paintings or whatever that you want to sell, or jewelry, or sunglasses, or food, or whatever, we just whatever art you have, we want it.
Y'all serve alcohol there?
We do. Mm-hmm. 2 for 1. Well. On the 2nd, like we have different guest vendors. So like October 2nd, we have a vendor coming out selling food.
Okay.
There's always a food truck out there.
Just ask you that.
Yeah, there's always a food truck out there. But for us, because the food truck is for the venue, but at the open mic happy hour, we have our own people.
What's the name of this place?
That's Club 7 off of Miramar Parkway in 441.
And you have it Friday night?
Every Friday night.
From what time?
6 to 8 right now.
6 to 8. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you the VJ, you pretty much host the show? I
host the show. We have guest hosts. So if someone is just interested in seeing what hosting is like, they contact me. Because it's all about kind of like exploring your gifts and whatever you have. So if you want to come and just, I want to try hosting.
Right.
Sure, no problem. Let's see what you got.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And how long you been doing this particular thing?
We've been doing it for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were at the Villa Lounge when we first started, and then we went to the Polo Club, and now we've been at Club 7 for like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
It's a dope hairstyle too.
Thank you. I just got my hair done. Shout out to Locks by SK.
That's dope. Little mohawk thing going on.
Thank you.
Wow, man. So you enjoy what you do?
I love it. I love it. It's my passion. Sometimes it frustrates me. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this, but it just calls me back.
Right. Man, that's pretty goddamn cool. I gotta say, man. Shit. Where do I go? I know you say you're from Miami. I know you say you're a teacher by day, school teacher by day, English teacher. You enjoy that?
Teaching has its ups and its downs, of course. Because I love people and connecting with people, it's nice being able to have an influence on upcoming generations and really having your hand in the pot. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. But there are a lot of politics and other things that make teaching for public schools a hassle. like, you know what?
I get it. So
Not
you zooming, y'all zooming now, y'all open back up.
Yes, right now we're zooming, but they're in the process of trying to get us open back up.
Right.
And parents and teachers.
I've been hearing about y'all.
Everybody got hell now.
Fighting, I heard them.
So
I heard them.
as of right now, I don't know.
Are they compensating y'all while y'all out?
Yeah. Well, we're not out because we're literally teaching every day. Trying to like make it happen. We're just doing it online rather than in person. So,
Right.
for example, my school day still starts at 8:30 when I'm seeing kids and taking attendance and making sure that they're here, and we're going through lessons, sharing screens and stuff like that.
It's difficult, right?
Now they just made it modern. Everything is just now online.
Right.
And of course, I'm not used to that.
Of course.
I'm a hands-on kind of. I like paper, pencil kind of.
Right.
But that's
Difficult. It's difficult. I know. Even with my kids now with the Zoom thing, that thing difficult. I was off work 2 days last week. I was on Monday and Friday, man. And when I see what they got to go through in there, man, them kids ain't getting what they need. Tara, they ain't getting what they need. I got to be honest, because their attention span, if you got a kid challenge with ADD,
Really?
he ain't finna be on that or she ain't finna be on that.
To be quite honest with you though, and I've been saying this since I've been teaching, if you are relying on public school education to be the educators of your children, then you are tripping, and your children are going to be at a serious detriment for the rest of their lives, because it takes the parent, the household, the community, people around them to really teach them.
A village.
Because,
it's a village.
But imagine if you're in a classroom, or now we're doing this Zoom stuff, and it's 30 kids, 25 kids. Even the most needy or the most gifted are not going to get the kind of attention that they deserve.
I agree.
So they're going to have to get it another way. There has to be some compensation. So
Definitely.
it has to come from home.
It has to come from home. It has to come from home. I agree. They recently, with my kids, they opened the school back. They go to private school, thank God, man, because they opened up, they brought 50 kids back. The school only got 300 kids at the whole school, but they opened the school back up to 50 kids on Monday. So I decided to send them back. I was a little hesitant about the wife and say, I don't know about this. But I saw her struggling in the last week. I saw her struggling with how that works. That was the first time I go to work early in the morning, so I don't see what you deal with that. Trying to work from home and then deal with that, the Zoom computers crashing. It was crazy.
Because my daughter is right now going through schooling too. So she's on one computer. She's 8. So she's on one computer. I'm on another computer, and she's like, "Mom," and I'm like, "Don't talk to me right now," because I'm trying to talk to my kids.
It's hard.
It's crazy.
It is. And I applaud you and I salute you for being able to balance that.
But we're adaptable. Like, we're just adaptable people. People are adaptable. You get into situations and it's difficult or whatever, but you just figure it out. You get through it. Like,
no doubt. You say you got an 8-year-old daughter?
I do.
Any sons?
No, that's my one and only.
That's your one and only.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a different thing within itself, just raising kids.
Yes.
Your kid go to school where you work?
No, she was in private school last year, but because of this whole thing, I was like, listen, I don't want to. It's just about her safety, because I also live with my mom at home, and she's older, so I don't.
Little hesitant about that.
The spread of germs.
I get it.
So we just keep it kind of like in house. I'm the only one that's out.
Right.
But also, I'm not at risk like they are, so yeah.
So you get an opportunity to hang out with your daughter during the weekends and things like that?
I mean, we still do stuff, but I bought her a trampoline and we just jump on it together and stuff, just so we can still be active. And I know you're bored at home. Like, nobody wants to be home all the time. So I still try to if I'm going to the grocery store, still kind of get her out, but not too out, if that makes any sense.
I get it, man. It's been a crazy time. We living it right now, Tara. It's just wild. I never seen it before. None of us have.
None of us have. This is a historical event. We're living in history.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because I like to think that, looking back, I remember the time that we, it was a crazy
the wacky president, this guy is a clown. Yeah. It's a weird time and a weird space, and we learn as we go on the fly.
I like politics, so
okay. Yeah, wait out that guy there, man. But hey, I don't know what I fucking do, but listen.
Yeah. He's very pressed about schools opening.
Yes. It's money.
I wonder why.
It's money. It comes back to money. Follow the money. Follow the fucking money, man. You was telling me, I'm gonna change gears for a second. You was telling me you sing as well.
I do.
You're a performer.
I am.
Wow.
I've been, one of those, I grew up in the church and, singing in the choir, like it was all that. And I started performing at open mics when I was 18.
Oh, really?
So I've been in the game, and I just decided to get my own platform, kind of.
What genre of music?
I'm a soul singer, I would say, but I like reggae too. I don't want to like box it.
I got you.
But when I sing,
I see.
People tend to like feel it in their soul.
Yeah,
so
identify.
I would say it's soulful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You got anything you recorded? Anything you done been recording or have recorded or want to record?
I have some features that I've recorded, and people tell me that I need to get into the studio all the time, but I really hate the way I sound recorded.
Really?
So that's what keeps me out of the studio.
Maybe you should write. If you don't like what you sound, write. There's money in writing too.
I do write. But I love to perform. Like that's where my passion is. Like just being in a crowd and people out there. And,
big personality.
Yeah, and just the energy that you get back. It's nice when I start singing and then you hear complete quiet. Like everybody just whoa. Yeah. And then after it's like so that's a feeling that there's nothing like that. So that's what I chase. Yeah.
You like the energy.
I do.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's what you sing a lot of your own material that you've written.
Yeah. Yep. Mostly all originals. Cause I play the drum as well. So like I kind of just to my own drummer. I beat to or I sing to my own drummer.
What style of drum do you play?
It's a djembe drum.
A djembe drum.
Mm-hmm.
That's
West African.
West African drum.
Mm-hmm. Which I kind of feel like guilty about because it's from like a goat skin and I'm a vegan, so
we'll be right back. Yo, we back with the Chopper File. We got Tharah in the building, man. She gonna finish informing us on what it is that she does. She just telling me that she's vegan. I had no idea. We're gonna speak with her about that.
Yeah.
Tharah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, to the vegan thing, you full vegan, no meat.
No meat.
How long now?
I've been a vegetarian for 4 years, vegan 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did you wake up? What made you wake up? Let me rephrase that question. What woke you up?
Biting into chicken legs and feeling guilt, kind of just, and it was repetitive. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, you know what? Okay, let me just, I'll listen, fine.
Right. Yeah. That did it for you, the chicken.
It was guilt. I felt a kind of guilt about eating animals.
I see.
Yeah, like what makes me more superior than an animal? If I can bite into a chicken leg, something can bite into my leg.
No doubt.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way, but you're right.
Yeah. So I stopped biting into the legs of things.
So what's your choice? Well, what do you consume most of the night? Veggies or?
Yes. A lot of vegetables. I try to like collard greens are like one of my favorite foods.
Okay.
Like I'll just eat collard greens, just collard greens.
Okay.
But I do love rice. Rice. That's the Haitian in me.
Okay.
So that's my, because you can have rice, you can have a taco, right? And you can put rice in your taco. So you can have Mexican food still. You can have Chinese rice. You can still have your rice prepared in thousands of ways.
Right, moderation. Moderation.
Please moderate your rice.
Yeah, we gotta promote moderation. Cause a nigga get fat. Motherfucking rice, man.
The carbs are.
That rice is not a nigga friend. Let me tell you, man. I'm afraid of rice at times. I'm diabetic too. So I gotta be conscious about the rice, the starches and stuff like that.
The bread, all that white stuff.
I don't get it right all the time, Tharah. I don't get it right all the time. I fuck up sometimes.
None of us do. Like we're human.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's slip ups.
We strive for that, but
Yeah.
So that means no fish.
No fish.
No
shrimp,
shellfish.
No milk. No eggs. No none of that.
Jesus. I salute you, man, for being able to 3 years now.
It's hard. I have you know, because I have cravings, like certain things that I miss a lot, chicken wings and tuna.
Right.
There's some random things that I used to, like eggs.
Okay.
You would, if you think about how many ways that you have eggs, right? And just imagine that not in your life anymore. So if you have scrambled eggs, you go to just Denny's or IHOP or whatever, like, oh yeah, a side of eggs, whatever. But imagine that just not being anymore. That used to just be my breakfast. I would have some toast and eggs. Now it's just my toast and my
and what? Some collard greens. Man, I know that can't go good.
I have you know that I love eating collard greens and rice, and I'll eat that at any time. Okay. Whatever, for breakfast too.
Okay.
So,
okay. That's beautiful. Grits, so you don't do the grits?
If it has no butter in it.
No butter?
Yeah. Yeah, so I have to actually like ask, like, did you make this with milk and butter? Okay. And so most of the time I can't have it because people put butter in it.
That's how they serve it. Yeah. So I mean, you catch hell at restaurants, huh?
I ask first, like, when the waiter comes over, I say, is this made? Do you fry this in the same batter that you fry?
Gotcha.
So like, even some places I can't even have their fries because they fried in the same stuff that they fry their chicken tenders or whatever. So. You know, I just prefer to just eat at vegan restaurants because it's just, I know I can eat anything here. The way that they're preparing it is for me, so I can just eat it.
So you would love hibachi? You would love hibachi?
I can't because they like prepare that same shrimp and chicken. Cook or vegan places. That's how I kind of like.
So how you balance that? Because I know your daughter don't really.
No, she's not a vegan at all. I have not forced that on her life yet.
What about your mom?
She is not vegan. But like because of my household, everybody cuts back. Like my mom doesn't cook meat anymore because she'll be the only one really eating it, and so she'll just like make some rice or whatever. Make a little bit of this and make a little bit of that just for her because she knows that the house is not gonna eat. Gotcha. But I don't force my daughter. I can see that slowly but surely the meat is getting less and less. But she loves egg whites. So I'm not gonna take her egg whites from her. Like it'll come a day where maybe she'll say, you know what, mommy, this is a unfertilized, Okay, that will be her decision. And I just for me it's all about choices, right? So you know right and wrong or up and down, whatever. So for me it's just she has a choice. Right. So she has a choice.
That's a beautiful thing though, man, that eventually she'll evolve to that.
I hope so. I really hope so.
But we're a product of our parents, whether we notice it or not. You know, some of the habits that we take on as kids, we done got it from them.
And she notices, like, my mom doesn't eat that. She doesn't eat that. Mom doesn't eat that, So I'm just like, hopefully one day you'll say, hey, I don't eat that. I don't want to eat chicken nuggets.
It'll fucking happen, trust me, man.
I don't know about those chicken nuggets, because, baby, I think all kids Amy gotta be cracking the chicken nuggets or some shit because if she could eat them every day, all day, she would. So why are you just like, I don't know.
Hey, you can say the white boys got it all figured out.
Those
you got that comeback syrup in that motherfucker.
Yes, comeback.
Comeback syrup. Man. I go to McDonald's every Friday, man. My kids want to go there every fucking Friday. And I'm not really good at telling them no.
And we've heard those conspiracies.
Oh my God. So. I was down visiting my daughter in college one time, and believe it or not, they had a Happy Meal in a silver case on this campus. Y'all, I don't know if nobody saw this. Not even the lettuce was rotten. It had been in there for years. The fries still look like they came out the fryer. The burger ain't rotten or nothing.
But you're putting that into your body.
Blow me away. They've been up for years. It was dust on the box. Preservatives. Now how is that so? Imagine what it's doing in our bodies.
But imagine like all kind of shelf foods. If it's not fresh, that means that they gotta keep it some kind of way.
Preservatives in.
So all those expiration dates, like this particular food, why is it good for 3 years? Like
amazing.
So if you put a banana on a shelf,
it's gonna rot.
You this food, especially canned food, you can have it for 6 and 7 years at a time.
Hey, just to twist it a little bit, if we was going through an apocalypse, we'd be like, fuck that shit's still good. It's 14 years old, we gotta eat that shit.
Because that's how humans do. You know, we adapt.
Yo, dog.
We will eat other people. Like, people resort to that. Like, so by any means, humans will survive. Like,
yeah. We done came through the trenches.
Canned food, no canned food, whatever.
Hey, I seen on YouTube one day they had these cannibalistic people, and these church folk tried to go visit these people. I don't know, it was a tribe, man, and they was trying to show them the Bible and stuff. These people's out there literally in straw drawers. They got drawers made out of trees and shit, right? And they tried to talk to the people, but the people don't speak that language. And the people shot him with something. And the other dude ran off, but they drug him in there. Once they shot him with something, they came over and bashed him in the head with something. This shit, somebody recorded this shit from the boat and drug the guy in the bushes.
Goody, mind your business.
For right, I'm talking about this happened maybe 5 years ago.
Stay over there.
Yeah.
Goody.
and what's so weird about it?
Invade. We don't want your Bible.
We don't want you.
Oh, we will eat you.
Hey,
like, get out of here.
Hey, that motherfucker.
Goody.
Drag that boy in the bushes, man. Ain't nobody that can go after that boy.
To be quite honest, like that, I'm trying to actually produce a self-sustaining society. Like that is on my list of things to do. I'm looking at properties, buying acres of land for us to be self-sustaining.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what it should be about. If all of us get on the right page.
It's just a matter of like really finding people with like minds and who are serious.
I agree.
Because money, and people think money is such a major thing, but everybody has something to contribute, even if it's not
monetary. Exactly.
You know, so whatever gifts you have, if you bring them to the table. For example, like maybe you don't have the $10,000 buy-in, but you have construction background.
Right.
I can literally build this community, but I don't have the money to invest in it. Okay, well, keep your little 10,000 and let me get that labor.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like that's what we're not connecting. Like, everybody think they gotta get paid, everybody want money. Where's the finances? Money, but we're beyond that. Like, are you willing to go till that garden? Like,
Exactly.
Cause I'm not willing to do that labor, but I need somebody who's willing to do that.
Fighting these motherfucking wars for free and down the battlefield. That's what they do. They go down the battlefield. I salute them guys, but they go out there and get fucking killed and maimed. And the fucking you come back here now, you out there on the side of the fucking road, nigga don't even want to give you 50 cents. Some bullshit, man. Let's call it what it is, man. Won't pay for the education. You be done promised the motherfucking education. Don't make right on that. Don't make right on the grant. They go come back with all type of mental disabilities. They go with it to the VA. They can't get service.
Do you know that 54% of the national budget is allocated to war, and only 6% for veterans and their affairs?
I agree.
So we'll give you all the money to go fight. We'll give you all the gear you need and
Yeah.
But when it comes back to taking care of you, when you done with that shit, and that's the society that
guys benefit from that. Only the guys that make it up in high ranking benefit from that. I did a delivery years ago to a tank captain. Who knew a black tank captain? He retired, living nice, he had a big nice home and shit. All them guys don't get them same opportunities. The foot soldiers don't get that. You know what I mean? Only the elite guys that's at the top of the food chain in the military get taken care of after they leave the game, man. And that's just sad to me, man. Sad to me. I could talk forever about that, man. The Chop Up Hour with Fatt, man. We got Tharah in the building, man. We'll be right motherfucking back, nigga. Yo, we back with Tharah. We finna talk relationships now, man. This is the Chop Up Hour with Fatt, man. Y'all like and subscribe. YouTube, IG, Facebook, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. Like and subscribe and share. Please, most definitely. Tharah.
Yes.
Relationships. We finna get right to it, man.
Okay.
Married, boyfriend?
Single.
Single?
Yes.
How long now?
So like situationships don't count. You know?
Okay. Those are cool too. I think men actually like those.
Yes, yeah, that's the problem. Y'all put the women in them, and we don't want to be in them. Yeah. But like single for real for like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Since somebody was like, "That's my man," I'm his woman.
Double married?
Yes. No, never married.
Double married. What's the longest relationship up there?
Like 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
That ain't no whole lot. That ain't whole.
Yes, it's terrible. I feel like it's very short, being that I'm 33.
See, wrong people. What you say is you and them?
Both of us.
Okay.
Because I have my issues too.
You're a smart girl.
Yeah.
You answered that question perfectly. You said both of us. Most women be like, that fuck ass nigga.
Yes, they be fuck ass niggas too. That part too.
Yeah.
But I got
that's a woman perspective.
Fuck bitch tendencies, I guess. No.
You gotta have tenacity, man. You gotta have tenacity built for whatever. But on that note, man, from what I was looking at, I researched you a little bit. So you don't have you don't have like seminars where you talk to women and talk to couples and things like that, or your friends, even your friends, do you kind of coach them through the things? Because more people would say that, how a single woman gonna tell a married woman how to handle her husband or her boyfriend or whatever? What's your take on that?
I believe that I'm just a person who is sharing my perspective, who just so happens to be single. You can tell me about your experiences, and I can tell you my perspective about whatever you're going through.
No doubt.
And I don't lead in the, oh, I'm single, girl, you should be single too, fuck that nigga. Like, no, I really am a hopeful romantic. I really believe in love. I think it's possible. I have like high hopes or whatever. So when I'm like talking to my homegirls, because that I really do love just like kicking it with my homegirls and talking, like sipping and like talking about boys. Like
safe to say you love love though, right?
I do. I am. It's all I write about. Even like when I'm blogging, in my journals, it's about relationships mostly. My songs are about relationships. So I love it.
You have you not to jump off topic? You read some of Zane's books? You like Zane? Dog?
Yes, I grew up on Zane. So like all through high school, I was reading Zane and Toni Morrison. Like so all those that shaped me. Like it really did. So love and romance and passion, and like certain movies, romantic comedies, all those things like shape me.
I see. What's your quality or caliber of man that you like to date and or spend time with, whatever the case may be, or pass time with? Let's say that.
I just like a man who likes to converse and knows how to, because I'm a talker, and I think that ultimately is what we have. Because when you're done with sex, when you're done with watching movies, when you're done with whatever, like even if you're laying in a hotel room, if you're out of town, if you're sitting on the couch, we have conversations. And so, can we talk? Are you making me laugh? You know, do we find the same things, you know, in common, like similar? Do we have the same goals and things like that? And then also, you know, do I want to have sex with you? Like, physical attraction is very important to me.
Physical attraction. So what's your typical guy style, body style? What do you like?
Just someone bigger than me. And like just so you can just like just bigger so I can feel like you can handle it.
Fellas, she want a cuddly nigga. She said that she want a cuddly nigga.
I love fat boys. Like I have no problem with that. But again, like can you handle it? Because some fat niggas can't handle it. But I'm a very strong, passionate,
that's no fat nigga
dominant woman.
They drink the cow milk. You don't.
No,
big niggas on that cow milk.
No.
You just talked about it.
Not those niggas.
Not them niggas.
Not those niggas.
Oh, the niggas that like to eat yolk. They don't eat the whites. They eat the yolk.
You're just gonna eat you're only gonna eat the yolk?
Hey, that's the nigga that you
What about your heart? Exactly, that's what's wrong with that nigga. All you eating is yolk. Yeah, you wonder why you can't handle it.
Straight up, man. Straight up, man.
Steak and eggs, alright?
Yeah, I'm a steak guy. I ain't gonna fucking lie. That's my fucking greatest pastime.
What happens after 10 minutes though?
Oh, man. Hey, man. I've always been big in California, walking. I'm going to walk. You know what I mean? We'll get there eventually. You know what I mean? Shit, we got to walk there. We'll get there, goddamn. You know? Yeah. But a kid, we go keep this thing moving, man. You know? Shit. That's how it go, though. You know? Hey, one thing about it, exercise, no matter how you get it. You know, it is, right?
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, man. Straight up, man. This is the Chop Up Power, man, with Fatt, man. We gonna have some cool conversations in this motherfucker. I got a cool guest, Tharah. You know what that man? Do you want to be married?
I do want to be married. I really want to get married, and I think that's why I can't get married, because I want it so bad.
Well, you know, they say you gotta think things into what fruition they call it?
Yeah, law of attraction, right? Kind of manifest it and But I'm just like, they also say you just ask, believe and receive. So you just ask for it. You don't gotta keep begging God, like God.
Right.
Come on, God. That's where I'm at, because I'm like, come on, I've been asking now.
I actually read that book, Robert Greene, The Laws of Attraction.
I read it when I was young. Yeah.
It's a dope book, man.
I feel like I've literally manifested everything in my life except the successful relationship. It's so crazy.
Hey, listen, man, take work.
Okay, so when it comes to business, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can control everything. You can, whether it be marketing, it's how much money you put into it. Whether it be promotion, who you get in contact with.
Yeah.
What are you doing in order to enhance this business?
Right.
However, in relationships, it's literally a whole nother entity that has nothing to do with you.
I agree.
You can't control it at all.
I agree.
So you meet this person and it's like, okay, I would like for you to do this. And the person is like, no, because that's not what my entity does. And so now your whole plan, the structure that you have imagined, can't come to pass because you're not doing what I want you to do.
What?
I can't control this.
Let me stop you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I gotta weigh in on this topic here, man.
Please, you're married, yes?
Yes.
Okay, and you've been married.
I've been with my wife 7 years. I've been married. I've been with her 7 and married 7.
So you're a vet in the game.
I would say, but I still fall short at times. You know what I mean? I don't get it right every time. So when you use that word just now, like when you don't want to do what I want you to do, that's what niggas got a problem, man. We got a problem with that. It's compromise. You gotta compromise. Let's talk compromise.
Okay.
Because a lot of times, I think that's where relationships fall short. It be somebody that don't want to compromise with them, they want it their way. And if you just express that, when you don't want to do what I want you to do. So, okay, baby.
I definitely want things my way, there's no doubt about that.
That probably explains what you just said about it not
but I didn't say. Every human wants things their way.
Yes.
Am I willing to compromise?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I understand that I can't have everything my way.
Of course.
Do I want it my way?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I have a whole plan. You know what I'm saying? I have a structure that I've organized. Like, yes, I want it my way, but I understand and respect that it can't always go my way. As long as my happiness and my well-being is not being compromised.
Okay.
Because if you're asking me to compromise with something, is it making me unhappy? Because there's a difference.
It is a difference.
So I can, you know what? Oh my gosh, I don't really like going to these sort of concerts, right? But I know my partner really likes it. I would prefer that you maybe go with a friend, but you really want to go with me, I can do that. Because I'm not going to die going to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not causing me suffering.
Gotcha.
I can do that for you because I know it's going to make you happy. That's a compromise. But, you know, I like cheating. I like being with other bitches. So
that's a different type of compromise.
You got to understand that that's what I do.
But you drove off the road.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
a rocky road too.
Oh.
I guess that's a different type of compromise.
What are we compromising?
Food.
Food. That's
concerts, like you say. We talking about with a light side.
Those are petty. Like, come on. Like, your partner likes this and you like that. You gotta just kind of. I want to go out tonight. You want to stay in. Sometimes we just gotta flip flop. It is what it is.
I agree.
You want to stay in to eat this, and I want to go out to eat that. Tonight, you might be upset because you wanted it. Whatever. Those are like relationship understanding compromises. You gotta be flexible. But those, that's it.
But you just brought up
that's it.
This big word.
Because there's levels to this shit.
Of course. I totally agree. Because I went through that with one time with my first wife, and I had cracked a nigga in the head with a Michelob bottle, which I spoke about on other podcasts, because I felt like I got shitted on.
You cracked him in the head?
Yeah, when I found him, and then it took me weeks to find him.
So he knew that?
I knew him, and he used to hang out with me.
And he knew that you were married now?
Yeah, he hung out at my house and shit like this, so I felt like he deserved that bottle.
He deserved it.
That bottle had his name on it.
When you know, if the other person knows that the person, you gotta get that ass whooping too, because you fucking knew. But also the person that was guilty. And
I ain't big on put my hands on women. I'm totally against it. But that day there, I did get out of character a little bit. I didn't hit her. I grabbed her by her hair and I walked her to the sofa. I did do that. Now, to this day, I regret that. Yeah, that is. It is. And I never done that since that day, man. That was actually the first time and the last time I done that. And I felt like I was too aggressive with her. But when you tell me you sitting in the mirror, you know, been going all night. You've been going all night, man. You got out of bed. I had to work that morning. You've been going all fucking night. And I wake up, you ain't in the bed. I'm calling you. You ain't answer your phone. Eventually, you turn your phone off. I call your mama looking for you. In the middle of the night, she telling me, always got everything gotta be alright. I was pissed off when I got off from work, you in the mirror doing your makeup, hollering about it. I said, where you been at? I've been out. I lost it. You been out. But you got the wrong nigga. So, that's over with now. That's my past.
Yeah.
And I would never be tricked like that again.
Good.
And if I am, I walk away.
So you do the tricking?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't do that. This is the Chopper Power with Fatt Man. Like and share, man. She going deep right now. She going deep. Well, we ain't gonna let her drive this bus. God damn it. On that note, man. This is the fucking Chopper with Fatt Man. Like and share, man. Facebook, YouTube, and IG, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. We got Tharah in the building. There it is, man. We back at the Chopper Power with Fatt Man. We got Tharah in the building. She has djembe drum. Never seen one of those. But from what I understand, you're very nice with it. And
that's my baby right there.
Is it really?
Shout out to the person who got me this drum. It was a birthday present.
Okay.
So like I began literally beating on books, right?
Okay.
So I did like YouTube videos and I was like in my room kind of just beating. And the person saw something, right? And they invested in me.
Okay.
And they got me this for my birthday, like 4 years ago, like my 29th, I guess. Something like that, like around that time. And it changed my life. It changed my life because it made me understand that I didn't have to do anybody instrumentals. I didn't have to adhere to nobody else's beats. I create my own beats. The beat that's in my heart and the beat that I play, that's what I gotta like listen to.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Well, you say you sang as well. We want to hear you serenade and play this djembe drum.
Okay.
All right, it's on you, man. You got the floor.
You said you were not ready. You said you had so much left to see. You said you'd always care for me. We can be friends, but I can't pretend. It's hard to walk away from something I thought was meant for me. I can have my pride. I can't deny my heart broke with your sweet goodbye. It's hard to walk away from something I thought was meant for me. I thought you were my destiny, but I was wrong.
Play me out, play me out. The chop up hour. The chop up hour, man. We in the fucking building with Tharah. That was a dope solo, man. Dope solo. Dope solo, man. The chop up hour with Fatt, man. Dope artist, Tharah, man. Y'all fuck with her, man. What's your handle? How they can find you?
Tharah Sings. TharahSings. Tharah Sings.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. That's what's up. Y'all heard it here, the chop up hour. This is a fucking exclusive,
Thank
nigga.
you so much. Thank
She
you.
on the motherfucking drum, nigga.
Amazing. Like,
In the fucking
I
building.
love this, guys.
The chop up hour, YouTube, like and
Follow,
share, man.
Share, like,
Yo, man, get it
all
out
that.
there, man. It's on fire over here. Tharah, thanks for
Fire.
coming, man.
Thank you.
This is another cool episode of the Chop Up Hour with Fatt, man. Cool guest today, Tharah, man. She took us out. That's what's happening.
Yes.
Salute, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. The Chop Up Hour with Fatt, man. We out.